Hi guys, it's me again with the last whiskey review of this year. I didn't have time to do Christmas video, I'm doing it a little bit later, so therefore it will be a little longer review. As a special guest today I have my daughter, and we will be I will be reviewing three of my favorite Christmas Big Peat. It's 2016, 15 and 14 edition, and I'm gonna tell you which one I do like most and what are the differences. So let's give baby to her mommy and let's go to do some tasting. So all of those are special editions of Christmas Big Peats. It's my favorite Islay malt blend, which means that it contains most of the great whiskies from Islay. Like usually Christmas Big Peat is made from what usually Big Peat is made of, which means Ardbeg, Colilla, Baltimore, and even a bit of Port Ellen, as is written on the bottle. But the 2016 edition is very special because it's called All Islay, and they're supposed to be whiskey from all the distilleries that are now available on Islay. No, actually, Port Ellen is not even available, but it's still in there. So let's go to taste them. I'll open my notes and let's see. I will begin from this. This is 2016, which is actual edition of Big Peat, Christmas one. And for the nose, it's pretty interesting. It's marine peated, as like all of them are very strongly peated. All of them are cask strength, but this I think it would be the most brutal. It's marine peat. It's some citruses in it, but it's also kind of like fresh floral taste. It's I would say the freshest from this three. So let's have a sip. I have to say that like from when I've compared these three bottles now, this seems to me sweetest. I even found some like chocolatey notes or fudge notes in it. But basically, if you don't have the comparison, it's brutal peated, and it's like this one is earthy tasting, and it's like warming peat. Like it a lot, and it like really stays long, and in the end, this like spiciness come through. But I understand that we don't have time for all of them and to drink it all, so let's move on. But I would be able to drink this one very long, and I like it a lot. So 2015, it's actually the lightest of them for the ABV. It's just 53.8% of ABV, but it's still brutal whiskey. And I'm not sure that you can see, but it seems to me darkest of them all, which means that there should be there can be contents of some older whiskey or sherry finished whiskey. If you compare the bottles, this one is really the darkest. So let's see how it smells and tastes. I have a note that it's ashy, and really it's like more salty, and it kind of smells more like a fireplace compared to 2016 edition. But again, I can recognize some cocoa and something like a little bitter on a smell, but it's not just like simply peated. The marine peat is most dominant in it, but there is something more to the complexity of the smell. So let's try to have a sip. It's really beautiful, and like in a glass like this, it doesn't look dark at all. All of them are pretty light whiskeys, and it means that it's very probably all the young whiskeys from Islay. Beautiful taste. Like I would say this one is most spicy from these three of those. It's like no more citruses or something like this. More marine peat, definitely. And it doesn't feel, doesn't taste lightest. It maybe like seems to me, I would say by just by tasting that it's stronger than 2016, but it isn't. Interesting. And let's move on to 2014, which is actually strongest of them all. Beautiful, and again, it's this fresh smell is what I love on a lot of whiskeys. But this is like, it reminds me of smoked ham or something. There is it's less marine than 215. I would say there is some fresh grass or something. Maybe again hint of citruses when I think about it now. Chocolate and cocoa notes are gone, like absolutely not recognizable compared to 215. So let's have a sip again. Seems to me there is more medicine notes. It's definitely like compared to previous edition, like actually not previous, but like other editions. It's for me more reminding me of Ardbeg, of this like really medicine notes, heavy whiskies. I would say in general, like 214, it's more similar to Ardbegs. 215, it's more similar to Bowmore's, maybe. But still, it's beautiful whiskey, and doesn't seem to me strongest of them all. Maybe like because I've already tasted 3 of them. But even if I know that you shouldn't refer whiskey as a smooth, I would say they all are, and this is the smoothest one. It really, there is no sense of, like, there is sense of alcohol in it, but it's not disturbing at all. So, which of them I like the most? For me, the favorite is definitely new one, 2016, because there's something more to complexity. There's something more to sweetness of the whiskey, and it really makes it interesting. But seems to me that always when the new edition of Christmas Big Peat comes, I love the newest one the most. But they all are great. And if you would have opportunity to do tasting of at least 3 samples of Christmas Big Peat, I really recommend you to do so, because when you taste new edition after a year after tasting the previous one, it doesn't seem to you, but there are really like heavy differences in them. And I think, like I already said on my Instagram, that I like what Douglas Lake is doing recently. They usually doing malt blends, and I think Big Peat really is their flagship, and I love what they do. So if you would like me to choose my whiskey of the year, it will be Big Peat, which is why I choose it for this last live review of the year. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you have questions, write me to the comments below. I will also post this video on Instagram, so we can have a discussion about which one of the Big Peats you love the most. Actually, leave me comments under the post. And now I'm going to finish my samples. I hope you also have a whiskey to taste, and I would just like to wish you like Happy New Year. I hope all of your dreams will come true in upcoming year, and I hope you will have enough of whiskey to taste. I can promise that I will be here for you, doing live reviews, doing Instagram photos, to always give you fresh content about what is going on. So have a nice and Happy New Year, guys, and bye bye.